Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Why is my pantry open? Because guys, I'm organising it. And guys, that leads me into my topic today. And we've touched on this one. And guys, it's organisation with a disability. So, organisation, guys, you've heard me talk about my own struggles with organisation that, let's be quite frank and honest, are still ongoing. And that's what I realised. I thought organisation with a disability, it'd be, okay, these are the systems that work, and then set it up. But for someone with my level of function, my level of commitments, I found it hasn't been as easy. And that, I think, is a good thing. Because it's not only factoring in what you're doing, it's factoring in with the content creation, timelines, editors, producers, all people that I'm now starting to work towards having as well. Guys, that's not a bad thing. I've always wanted to make content creation a priority in my life, but that means I've got to be super organised. But what does organisation with a disability, it's going to look different for everyone. So guys, I was talking to my support coordinator and co-host of the podcast. Yes, Deb has agreed to become a co-host, a bit of self-care for herself. Over on the Patreon, we are going to do some checklists as well. And guys, I'm grateful. We will have them out probably by next Friday. But I didn't even realise there was a market for the fridge and the freezer checklists. Guys, but someone has actually reached out to me and asked for a shower and hygiene checklist. So I'm going to do a general one, because if you're supporting someone to shower or bathe, there really should be a OT involved in teaching them those skills as well. But I know some people will put the shampoo in their hair when they're washing their hair, forget to rinse it out. So it's those little things of having those visual prompts as well. And then general ones, especially if you're not with an agency, guys, getting into a routine is going to be critical, especially as mandatory registration is coming. Guys, it's kind of funny how they've said like platform providers, so you may bill your higher up. Even if you're working through them, you have to be registered. There is going to be a grace period, but how are they going to work through that so quickly as well? And they're saying that there's going to be co-design. Wasn't that what the Royal Commission was for? Or, guys, co-design, is that the bigger one of doing it with and not for? Because that's going to be a big thing coming through. Doing it with and not for someone. There's going to be cases where, yes, a person who is medically complex, low functioning, is going to need most things done for them. But how do you involve them in decisions around their care? Especially in some SILs, let me make it very clear, some, not all SILs, where you don't have a lot of choice and control over who you're living with, what you do in a day as well. And guys, for some people, that's exactly what they need. They need the support workers to take on that strict parenting role. They need that structure. We all crave structure. Structure, routine, knowing who's coming next as a support worker makes us feel safe and secure. Guys, can I say, if you don't get on with a support worker, if you don't feel safe around them, please speak up. That might be to your support coordinator, that might be to your house main supervisor, your housing manager, friends, parents, someone who can change it as well. And that's the thing, I think so many people have been afraid to speak up as well, but please do. And guys, organisation is not a one size fits all. So things that have helped me is knowing what's in my fridge and pantry, having a routine of this is what I do in the morning. And so I will do a checklist for someone who has access to the internet, someone who doesn't. So that generally, getting up, getting dressed, do you shower morning, evening, have you showered? When do you wash your hair? Do you wash your hair every day? Do you wash it every second day? Do you wash it once a week? Hair removal, so beards for males, females, underarms, legs, genital areas as well. Having those checklists really do help some people as well. Then when do you do washing? Does a support worker or cleaner do it for you? So, or ironing as well. So what do you need to be doing in a day? And then that prevents the overwhelm of, oh, I've got this much to do. But if you know that on Mondays we go to the day centre, on Tuesday we're at home, we're cleaning, we're washing, we're doing groceries, we're cooking. On Wednesday we're in the studio per se. That really does help, because sometimes checklists and even bullet diaries do not help people. Sometimes it's simply having a notebook writing things down, but it's, do you then lose that notebook? Then for some people, using a mobile phone or a computer will work. So it's working with your support worker, your support coordinator, allied health practitioners in your life to get into those good, healthy routines. And sometimes routines need to be adjusted as well. So guys, absolutely amazing. We're up to 101 subscribers. Best way you can support the channel is actually completely free. It's to subscribe. Guys, absolutely amazing. Shout out to people behind the scenes who have got the watch hours up by liking, sharing, commenting. And definitely, if you're in the working groups, the advocacy groups, guys, registration and mandatory registration, what's going to happen? Because is this a continuation of the doing it with and not for? Or is this going back to dark block funding days? See ya, guys.